Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Fallout. This is season 1 episode 6 titled The Trap. Well, that could maybe refer to what just happened to Lucy and Maximus. They sort of walked straight into a trap and ended up in a vault, and by closer inspection it looks like it's Vault 4. So what does that mean? What's going to happen down there? I'm really curious to find out. And speaking of vaults, of course, we still got the whole thing going on with vaults 31, 32, 33, and how all of that fits together. And Norm is kind of trying to look into it. So that's also extremely intriguing. And the ghoul, last we saw him, he was just sitting, watching an old movie of his and maybe doing a little bit of thinking, it looks like. But are you ready to continue this crazy journey?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone pointed out that we might have spoiled the ending.
How? What?
Apparently said something because I've played the games a lot and I said something and I don't know what we spoiled because we don't know the ending. We don't
No.
know what's going on. We up until this point, we don't know anything. So whatever we gathered was from the games, and I'm very sorry that you haven't played the games and you went into this and then suddenly got spoiled. But I mean, we don't know what's down the line. So I guess I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe it was just theorizing and putting together things that we know and then from the games, and then we just hit the target unintentionally. So sorry about that if we spoiled it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I imagine most people played the games. Yeah, I imagine most people have watched the series by now because it's been out for a little while. It's just us who are a little bit behind because we can't just sit down and binge watch all of it, no matter how much we want to. That's just how it is. Anywho, shall we? Yes. All right. Please subscribe, like, comment, check out Patreon, YouTube memberships if you want to support the channel. There's also a merch store. All of the links are down in the description and in a pinned comment. Okie dokes. Okie dokie. Fallout Season 1, Episode 6. Here we go. Don't.
It's just like with HBO and their
Yeah, like you just hear a certain intro in your head. Stop it.
A veritable Camelot of the nuclear age. Now how about we turn on some lights?
Oh.
There, that's better.
Oh, Vault 4.
Oh, that's Vault. Oh, okay.
Strong enough to keep out the rads and the reds.
Leaning completely into that Red Scare, huh?
Well, yeah.
Leading a community governed entirely by scientists.
Wait a second. Did you say living down here?
80 volunteers will be conducting a 5-year trial of Vault 4 to demonstrate to the world that no matter what comes our way, America will be ready.
Just looking into the camera.
That's a great take. You happy? Fellas, are you happy? All right, Gary, I'm wrapped, right?
Yes, sir.
Gary!
Gary!
Someone said that because his name is Cooper Howard, it's a nod to Todd Howard.
Oh, perhaps.
I wore the T-45 when we almost lost the great state of Alaska to the Reds. Those design flaws of yours cost a lot of good men and women their lives. Yeah.
Damn, okay. Already seen a lot of action. But we know he was in the military and all.
What is the ultimate weapon to destroy your competition? It's not outselling them. It's not outsmarting them. It's time.
Knock back a couple of pina coladas by the pool, listen to the hi-fi.
There is a rap party.
What, a rap party? For this?
Yes.
For this.
We go for a couple of hours, we shake a few hands.
It's at our house.
Could have told him.
Probably did.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice house.
Are we gonna see how he threw it all away? Kind of. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be entirely his fault? Like, his wife is the one working for Vault Tech. Oh, and he has a dog.
I, Bartholomew Codsworth, am...
Oh, hey!
It's that guy! Codsworth!
And yeah, he's the voice of...
Your shift, we could
Can't you hear
get
it?
up and party in the hot tub. What do you
I
think?
was like, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Here I lost a movie over these ads. Yeah, showed up set. The actors wouldn't come out of their trailers. Bonnie Lewis said it was on moral grounds.
Bonnie Lewis? She's done more ads than a fucking billboard. I mean, I've dipped my bits in the same gravy train. Sold my vocal rights to that spinning robot they sell to housewives and perverts. Guess how much...
What did the No, I don't want to know.
My agent got them to throw in one of those robots. What the fuck were they thinking every time I walk into my own house? My own voice saying, "Hello, sir, do you want to sit down?"
Yeah, no thank you.
The future, my friend, is products. You're a product, I'm a product. The end of the world is a product. And for those of us who can successfully embrace that...
Capitalism.
To the future.
Oh. What the shit?
Take his fusion core.
There's no fudge yet, only a general atomics interval.
Aw, poor Snip Snip.
That's illegal around these parts.
I didn't do anything.
So.
The government.
What?
Using teeth for ammunition. Always finding new ways to kill each other up there, aren't they?
Damn.
I'm fine.
You had a rotten human tooth lodged in your shoulder. You're not fine.
Oh, and we found his armor. Our surface foragers are bringing it back now.
Oh, that's...
Surface forages.
I don't know if you've been to the surface, but it is not good.
I was born on the surface.
Oh,
What kind of vault is this?
you're from Shady Sands.
Many of us are. We were lucky to find such a hospitable community here in Vault 4.
Yeah, so are we. Thank you so much.
There's way more to that story.
They weren't just hospitable. Something is up.
Again, why would you set up like a trap thingy to lure people in?
What?
Did he just say you smell good?
Yeah. But she took on her
You
shoulder.
want to have sex?
What?
What?
You mean use my cock?
Yeah.
I don't know. That weird thing could happen.
What?
It gets all big and hard like a big pimple, and then it pops. And they say it could happen to anybody, but it's
What?
The way you...
a night of the Brotherhood. We're not supposed to.
Okie dokie.
She's still very candid about things.
Very much so.
To subjects.
Oh, fuck. Yep, there we go. But they let them in, at least.
Maybe they're all test subjects.
Besides, we made a deal to find that head together. You're no good to me, Dad.
Fucking
Yeah.
finger.
This is a cult. Same as any.
It's not a cult.
Everyone's smiling.
Titus.
Which is wrong.
Sorry to interrupt your breakfast, but our overseer wanted to say a quick hello. Overseer Benjamin.
Oh, whoa, what the?
Hey guys, just wanted to say hi.
Oh shit, it's Jerry.
Stay out of level 12. Obviously, we'd prefer you not go there. If you're unfamiliar with how the bathrooms work, just ask. Asking is less embarrassing than getting it wrong.
Can we ask about the...
Any questions or concerns beyond foosball or pencils or bathrooms, Birdie's available. And once again, welcome to Vault 4.
I have questions.
Do you? Huh. An extra nose on your forehead?
Weird,
What, yeah, what's with the glove? What's, yeah, all of these people, there's something up.
Lots of people have one eye.
Well, yeah. His was in the middle.
A little to the left.
And the level 12 stuff, I mean...
Whoa. What?
We have this one life. Do you really want to spend your 9 to 5s working with these assholes?
I need this job, Coop. It guarantees us a spot in the vault.
We've got money. We can buy a spot in the vault.
One of the good vaults.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, you know.
One of the vaults where they don't experiment on you.
Do you know what fiduciary responsibility means?
Fiduciary responsibility? No. I have no fucking idea. I play a cowboy for a living. That's called capitalism, Charlie.
But they can't sell vaults if these peace negotiations go through. So Vault Tech has the fiduciary responsibility to make sure that it don't work out. You remember that movie we did with Johnny Morton? You were the sheriff and I was some generic Indian?
Come on, man. Don't say that. Tall Hand Mud Lake could talk to horses. You played him with grace and with dignity. It was a great role for you.
Fuck off.
Come on, man. You sound like you're in a cult.
You're sitting here defending a system that's ready to set the world on fire, Cooper. Maybe you're the one in a cult. You should come to a meeting. You should learn the truth about where your wife works.
Do you imagine that if his wife finds out that he's gone to one of these meetings, she is not going to be happy?
It's going to be hard on her. That's all.
What is?
You know, no dogs in the vaults.
But why?
It's an avoidable inefficiency.
Who decided that there were no dogs in the vault?
Well, I think that is a relatively trivial concern, given the prerequisite conditions of us living in a nuclear fallout shelter.
I mean, what else do you have in store for us? Are the blue jumpsuits? Are those mandatory? What if I don't want to wear a blue jumpsuit? What if I want to wear a green one?
So the bomb falls and you want to know about your wardrobe?
No, I want to know about my freedom.
None of it is ideal. But if billions of people are going to lose their lives, I will do whatever it takes to make sure the people I love, that is you and that is Janie, aren't among them.
Yeah, intense. I definitely get his concerns and
A special vault for management, where we will oversee all of the other vaults.
special
You don't get
vaults.
it. That is the best we can possibly hope for Janie.
I know you always try to do the right thing. That's what I love about you.
Well, we know they're going to split up, but just exactly what's going to happen?
I'm actually from a vault.
You're what?
You're what?
I'm from a vault.
So you are Goosey McLean.
Oh, no.
Goosey? That's... What the...
Nope. It says Goosey.
What's with this guy? Besides the...
These people, am I right? I grabbed a moldy one.
You grabbed the... Why do you even have that still on your table?
You have to respect their traditions and tolerate them and not call them surfies. It's awful. What, you don't take in surface dwellers in your vault?
No.
It's like you can't make a funny joke about it without offending these guys. I mean, one funny joke I told on maybe 10 occasions.
What was the joke?
I forget. All I know is it was a huge bomb.
Why does this seem somewhat relevant?
I know at least a few people like that.
Why can't I tell a joke without people
Only
getting
one, too?
offended?
You should go now.
I only wanted to...
Goodbye, Goosey.
How would she know? Like, that's not what they talk. That's not something they talk about. Like,
So we just told, like, obviously don't go to level 12 or something like that.
it's just
but
like,
apparent-
how
but
is that
don't-
obviously?
Don't ask about it, at least. Smiling to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he needs a fusion core. Imagine you might be able to find one down here.
Where do you guys get your power from?
Now that looks retro sci-fi as fuck.
Yeah, I think you come across some power plants like this in the game as well.
Wow. Yoink. If you do that though,
Some people who come here have a hard time adjusting to finally feeling safe. All the things you've had to do to survive still fresh in your mind. How about you sleep in a room of your own tonight? Have a hot shower. Nothing wrong with a little bit of comfort.
And when you say hot shower, what does that mean exactly?
Never had a hot shower before?
Well, sugar bombs!
You get a gift basket.
Wow!
Welcome home? Question mark? He's never tried anything like this before.
Fresh, clean water.
Mm-hmm.
With no rat damage. Woo! Soap!
Soap!
Oh, no, you don't. Don't need that.
Bathrobe. Slivers. Caviar. Damn.
Wow.
Fancy.
Splurging, huh?
Hey, what is this?
What is this?
By the way, we don't see a lot of kids in the vaults, or in the show at all, for that matter. Oh. Oh! There it is.
I'm so happy.
You're so happy right now.
What's going on?
It's a surface dweller tradition. It can get a little rambunctious for my taste.
That didn't explain things. Alright, how is he gonna get out of this? The government.
I heard it was a ghoul that fucked up that super duper mark. Nobody told me it was the ghoul. You boys know who you just brought in?
Say, you got a needle and thread? We don't do a lot of knitting around here. It's called sewing. I think I got some in my bag.
Oh, he's gonna wear her finger.
Oh.
I don't know what keeps you going. Maybe you just like the feeling of that good old California sunshine on your wrinkly ass face. Or maybe you're still looking for her.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
What I am hearing is a whole lot of chatter about some woman. Name of Moldava.
They call her the Flame Mother. Now that bitch is dangerous.
Well, when it comes to leadership these days, dangerous is what they call a prerequisite.
That super duper mart you gutted was under our protection. Now, you got anything to say in your defense?
Guilty as charged.
Just like that.
If you need any more evidence, I can tell you about this town I just shot up. Philly.
My daddy lives in Philly.
Well, not no more he don't, unless he's a coward.
Take him out back and feed him to the hogs.
Well, I have a feeling he's gonna shoot his way out of here. Oh, yep. Right in the...
Penis. Or maybe more of the balls.
God damn it.
I got one question for you, old buddy. Why do you have this picture on your wall?
That's Moldava. Why?
What?
That's not how I remember her, is all.
Well, how do you remember her?
Yes, please. Not gonna tell us. Right now, at least.
What? Who's she supposed to be?
Whoa, she's a... This is... Oh.
What?
She's supposed to be from that time as well?
I don't know. That's why I'm like... What? What's going on? Why are they so excited? Why are they taking off their Pip-Boys? How do you know who's whose?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. A sense of community? What the?
Well, no. What?
Is it an orgy?
Flame Mother, we remember.
Flame Mother.
Bring back those taken from us. themselves in their ashes.
Oh, that's what you're smearing on your...
Bring back Shady Sands, blood must spill.
Nope. Okay.
And I think there's somebody you should meet.
Blood must spill. Blood must spill. Blood must spill.
Oh, what the f... There she is.
I'm a big fan.
How?
Titus!
We need to leave now.
You want one? That make you feel so good? You want to make my cock explode now?
Excuse me?
These people are insane.
Yeah, they're like you, a little weird. But, plus my arm. You know, I ought to give it a little more time.
No.
This must all seem really nice compared to the shoot show that's up there. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go back on our deal and just be somewhere that is good and safe. But this isn't it.
They gave me a robe.
But they gave me a robe. And slippers.
I'm gonna prove it to you, okay? I'm not leaving without you.
Go to level 12. Yep. Authorized lab personnel only.
Fudge. That's a big gulper.
But it looks really dead. Nope, those are human parts. I'm not sure I want to see this. What in the what? She's birthing fish.
Tadpoles? Some sort of-
Golfers.
Maybe. And then they're eating her.
Oh, that is nightmare material. Stop. I don't want to see this. If they don't want people to go down here, why is there no security? Huh? Pregnant woman in a tube?
I haven't seen this before.
Cryotech. Yes, of course. I'm guessing that's also how Moldaver survived. Oop, behind you.
Oh, it's a nose guy.
Hmm.
Hello?
Break glass in case of emergency harpoon gun-ish. Oh! Thank fuck, she's had a lot of training.
You're crazy! You people are crazy!
I'm sure if we came to your home, we would say the same thing.
Maybe, but not like this.
Oh man, I really want popcorn.
Whew, I have so many questions after watching this one. What a mind fuck of an episode. Where do you even want to start with this one?
I don't know.
Like, we got a lot actually from the past with Cooper and his wife, stuff going on with Vault Tech, and then people meeting in secrets, supposedly, because, they're commies or whatever, but probably more specifically talking about what is going on with Vault Tech and them like owning half the country at this point, and they have what was it called? Some sort of responsibility. They have a responsibility to sort of return investment to their investors, and return. But what they're interested in is actually for the world to end, so that the whole Vault thing, like, it will make sense investment wise. And I get why you want to maybe talk about that. I'd be like, this seems off. The world is heading in the wrong direction here. Cooper actually getting curious and going to that meeting towards the end. I think, as we sort of mentioned during the reaction, that is going to be what's going to start him down a path where he's like, him and his wife are going to go separate ways.
Yeah.
Because he's going to start to really, really distrust Vault-Tec.
Yeah.
Just from maybe, some of the information that they have and that they can share with him. And the person in charge of that, or at least the person that he met there at the end, Moldaver, aka the Flame Mother. I think he recognized her from the wanted poster, and already there was like, wait, how? How does he know what she looks like? And then we saw something related to cryotech there in the end. So that's at least my theory for now. That must be how she's still alive at this point, because she's not a ghoul like him. So the only other way is to, like, with cryotech, or maybe there is, like, this is a crazy world, so there could be a multitude of options. I don't know.
Another thing is we see that some of these people were like the guy with an extra nose in the forehead.
Yeah.
Could also be explained, maybe, that perhaps they are like growing parts, and then because you also know that like they're harvesting organs and stuff, that perhaps she's just basically just being renewed in a way, in a sense. And we don't, for example, I think it's the I can't even.
The gulper.
Yeah, so like the what do you say, like the main creature or whatever, axolotl. It's I think it's pretty. If I remember correctly, it's known to regenerate like limbs and stuff.
Oh.
So maybe that's why they're using that for experiments.
Like a lizard can grow back its tail, sort of a deal.
Yeah, and then with this kind of animal, it's actually able to grow back limbs, if I remember correctly. So perhaps they use some of that, like maybe some gene tech, to see if you can grow back some organs, or
basically then make people invulnerable, or not invulnerable, but what's it called?
Invincible?
Invincible? Sure. They're not gonna die from old age, or from getting injured.
Immortal,
or like,
maybe.
Immortal, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. That could surely be it. But I've just, we didn't get a lot of, we got some revelations in this episode, but not a lot of answers per se. It's just, we know there's some fuckery afoot in Vault 4. And the stuff with the pregnant women of, again, nightmare material right there. But how is it all connected to her, and they're worshipping her, calling her Flame Mother, the whole weird-ass ritual with the ashes and the blood, but it ties back to Shady Sands, so she was part of that as well? Was she part of, like, the, what's it called, the
New California Republic?
New California Republic? How does that tie back to what's going on in the past with Cooper? Yeah, a lot of setup here, but
might have an idea.
Shoot away.
She was part of this like Hollywood, but like this underground thing. That was like anti-Vault-Tec.
Yes.
Okay, the bombs fall. She somehow survives this. Maybe a lot of other people survive this, and then at some point, she, together with the others, they found New California Republic.
And Shady Sands. Rebuild and yada yada.
Yeah, and then the bombs fall again. Destroyed that part, and then they they went to Vault 4. I definitely think that she is somehow not involved with Vault-Tec, but she is definitely, like, she must know about the vaults, and like perhaps
sure.
Perhaps she's even keeping this going just as to keep the world in a power vortex, so she can control it in a way. I don't know if that. I don't know. It's
maybe,
just
yeah. We don't know much about her at all. I think
no,
we're about to get to know her way better, and we also, of course, know that she, the whole thing at the beginning of the series, came to Vault 33 and took Hank with her, and there was something with those two, like with the pasts, and also tied to Lucy's mother because she knew her. Like, so much setup with a lot of these characters, and I love the pacing of it. That okay, we all, like, if you played the games, you're of course already familiar with the world, but we are introduced to the world and a bunch of characters in the first episode, setting up a bit of mystery, and then we do some world building, and now we're really focusing in on the mystery again, and setting up a lot of things to hopefully, we're gonna get some answers in these last 2 episodes.
It honestly, it feels like a Fallout quest, like a mainline quest. The way that it's like ebbs and flows.
And,
the way that then you have to do something, and then you have to come back to the, to get some answers, and then at some point you just like, it's like the world is just like being turned upside down from what you.
Yeah.
From
There's an inciting incident, and then you go out into the world. You are being forced to maybe do some side quest stuff to get to know the world even better, and then you start going down the rabbit hole, and things get weird.
Yeah, weird, but also like it's there's some twists and turns. Like it's the way that like your entrance point is definitely not the same as your exit point. Like it's something happens. Yes. And it's like everything is just like being turned upside down, and
and whatever answers you're gonna get are gonna put everything that you've seen or been through like in a whole new light, or you're gonna see it in a whole new perspective.
Yeah, and sorry.
It's great. Like I'm so into this, and I really want to see what the hell is gonna happen, because I have 1,000 questions. At this point. Damn, is it really, like, it's so well written and so well made. They certainly put in things for the gamers. I love how giddy you got when they played the Fallout theme, and she was looking at the flag in that classroom. Again, where are all the children? We don't see any.
Because they're children and apparently small lizards. Like.
What are you doing? What the hell? And how, like, because Vault 4, it seemed like that might have been one of the management vaults that Beth was talking about. It's Beth, right? Cooper's wife.
I don't remember.
One of the vaults that she was talking about, because that was the vault that we saw at the beginning he was walking around in, and it was part of that commercial. So how did that end up in the hands of the people who are running it now, and why are they taking, like, when did they get to the point where they're taking in surface dwellers? Was that always part of the experiment in that vault? Was there even an experiment to begin with? Yeah, there's more questions there, and we want answers. What else happened in this one?
Maximus got a sweet taste, or will taste of that sweet life.
Yes, he got to try caviar for the first time, and oysters, a warm shower, he got a robe, he got slippers, and now he's like, I don't want to leave.
But that's how they get you.
Yeah, and it's very understandable if you've been living on the surface in like harsh conditions, even though like he was part of the Brotherhood, still living in barracks, and like we saw their latrines, and like we saw how they lived. Mm-hmm. Compare that to this in the vault, that's paradise until you find out what's going on behind the curtains, and hopefully he will. Although Lucy's not going to be able to just tell him about it right now because she got caught in the end. So there we go with another question. How is that situation going to get resolved? But do you have anything else that you want to
I don't know. Like I feel like we got so much information. It's hard for me to process.
Yeah, but again, like it's the kind of, where it's just a lot of revelations, a lot of setup, but not a lot of answers. So all we can do right now is just ask questions.
I love that there was a guy in the vault that was called Kery.
Might have been a little reference.
I think so. Like I don't think anything is like incidental.
Yeah, it seems like everything is done on purpose, or there's no
And you could just like in general, you could just feel the love for Fallout and like all of the installments, and I think that's when you do something like this, you really have to have your heart in the right place about this stuff, because sometimes it's very hard, like it's very not hard, sorry, very easy to tell if a person is, or a showrunner or whatever, is not necessarily loves the part, like the thing, or what they're adapting from, or doesn't know it, or
it can feel like they're not really staying true to what they're adapting, but that is certainly not the case here. Like they are really staying true to what Fallout is.
Some people mentioned that they're only staying true to the newer Fallout, so like the Bethesda Fallout, like from 3 to onwards, but I've also seen a few things that was very reminiscent of Fallout 1 and 2, so I don't think you can say
like
that.
A reference to the first Fallout, like the whole thing with like the water chip,
you have to go to a vault to get exchanged or
something.
saved,
Exactly. But if this series is more like the Bethesda games, that does make a lot of sense, because Bethesda is also producing the series. Like Todd Howard is a part of it. So why wouldn't it be? But anyway, I just think it's great.
Yes.
Really enjoying it.
They're doing a great job here.
They are definitely. But I think that's gonna do it for this one. Just Danish word of the day, and then we will wrap it up. And there are a lot of words that would make sense for us to translate, but we've already translated stuff like trap and lizard and stuff. But something we haven't translated is like rope and slippers, and you can do that in several different ways depending on exactly what you're talking about. Like I guess it's like if you're talking robe, for example, is it a bathrobe or is it just a robe? But I'll let you. Robe in Danish.
Kobe. And then you can say morgenkåbe, so that's more like not necessarily a bathrobe. That's just a one that's not meant for out of the shower, so not a towel material. Then we have bathrobe, badekåbe.
Yes.
And that's like with a towel.
Yeah, and that is literally that's a literal translation. Bathrobe, badekåbe. Here's another one. Slipper.
Hjemmesko or sutsko, or like there's like so many names for this,
Probably
but like the most I think would be like the most
common
would be sutsko or hjemmesko.
Yes, and that means like hjemmesko directly translated back is home shoes. And then sutsko, that one's a bit weirder. Sock shoes. I don't know.
Or like nappy shoes. Like I don't know why they would do that. Like a isn't it called a nappy? What's it called?
A pacifier.
Pacifier.
Pacifier shoes. Yeah.
Because they are like they give you comfort, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Haven't looked it up, so.
No, I don't know why we call it that. Sorry, that might have been a little bit confusing here at the end, but that'll do it for this reaction and review of Fallout Season 1, Episode 6, The Trap. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you as soon as possible.
Bye.